Alright, today we are going to show you how to put together a Fusion V-Series reservoir from scratch. What you will need is a small screwdriver, some sort of flat cylindrical object, and you may need a hammer or a rubber mallet. To start, you'll want to put your tube onto the top cap. Inside there's an O-ring which should come pre-oiled. After a little while, after you're using it, it might dry up a little, so you may want to apply a little more oil to it. You can use anything from a jelly lubricant to standard, even vegetable oil will work. You just take the tube, you push in at an angle and rotate, and it will snap in. Then you can take the bottom cap and you can put the light tube in it, which is the same thing. It has a small compression O-ring in it. You'll just take the light tube, twist, and push. For installing the helix, you'll want to leave it about, I'd say about an inch out of the surface. And then you can just slide your helix module over the light tube. The helix module should slide all the way down to the bottom of the cap, and you'll have about that much sticking out. Then you can put them together just like you did the top cap and the tube, going in at an angle and twisting until you hear it snap in. One thing to make sure is that the top cap doesn't pop out while you do that. If it does, it's easy to snap back in. Otherwise, just give both twists in the opposite directions to make sure you have a good seal. And then you can finish by sometimes pressing down on the light tube and pushing it through. Otherwise, you'll have to take the mallet and your flat object and just give it a tap. So the only thing you have to double check is you'll obviously want your fill port to line up with your two side ports. Some people prefer it in the front, some people prefer it in the back, but that's obviously easy to adjust. And then you have to make sure that the helix disc at the bottom is not obstructing your port. Here you can see it's about half obstructed, so you'll just want to take a small screwdriver and do that to move it and rotate it. And lastly, you want to take your screwdriver or a flat object and just make sure that the helix is pushed all the way down. So after that, you're done and you can put the light back in. For the light, comes with a small piece of Velcro that's all pre-installed. If you order a replacement light, you'll have to put it on yourself. But pretty simple. Just take the Velcro, apply it right around the base of the white shrink on here. Velcro is kind of our tool of choice for this because it has grip, doesn't let it slide around too much, and it breathes, so you won't have any residual heat from the light tube building up in there. And then you just pinch it and slide it in the bottom. And there you have it.